Welcome. Say hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hi,
Hey,
everyone.
We have a guest appearance by the legendary Jedi from Renovisions. Get off my lawn. You can currently see him in Ahsoka as Balin.
I'm getting all confused.
mm.
There you
We
Yeah,
got
only during the stunt, only for the stunts. Yeah.
Dom, Red Five, some guy in a basement, Sticks, and International Comics, Josh. So, what have you guys been up to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Quiet weekend.
Chilling.
go. Long weekend.
Yeah.
Been working.
From one show to the other this last couple of days.
I felt like I was on a long stream last night. Jeez.
Yeah, that was a pretty long stream. Hey, Joe's Dueling. For every problem, there's a solution. That is simple, neat, and wrong. H.L. Metkin. Giving us quotes in the chat now.
That's deep.
Oh, nice.
So, what you guys think about Ahsoka? Episode 3 this week. Well,
Loved
last
it.
week.
I liked it. I
Mhm.
thought it was pretty good. Hey, listen, what do you want? Live action from a cartoon, crazy stuff. It's Star Wars. And people complain,
It is Star Wars.
It might be.
I
Star
enjoyed
Wars.
it. So I'm looking forward to the next episode this week.
Yep,
Mhm.
42 minutes, and I'm hoping that Scar Killer is revealed.
And episode 4 will be when Dom turns heel on Ahsoka.
That's what everybody's saying. It doesn't turn out to be who it is. Well, listen, you got to enjoy this because apparently Skeleton Crew is moved to 2024.
Oof.
So this is the only Star Wars going to be getting for the rest of the year.
What shows are supposed to come out next year?
Well, next year you're supposed to have Bad Batch season 3,
Mhm.
Skeleton Crew. Now Skeleton Crew is pushed, and the Acolyte, which is like towards the end of the year. So probably going into the fall. The Acolyte is supposed to be coming. Now, a lot of people are excited for that show. I am not exactly excited for that show because I am feeling that it's going to be a total disaster, and I just
What
Yeah,
could end up being your favorite of all of them?
hey, you know what? Maybe you know what? It's just I want to love Star Wars, but it's hard to love Star Wars when there's a lot of things that make Star. When growing up, Star Wars was fun, and a lot of things are just pushed in there now. So that's why the Acolyte, to me, I want to like it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I don't know. I'm a little different flavor than Dom. I don't look forward to any of them. I kind of take them as they come because I feel like if I look forward to them too much, then I'm just going to be let down when they actually get here. So I just kind of take it as they come. I think I barely watched the Ahsoka trailer maybe once before last week. I didn't want to do any research. Didn't want to dig into it. Didn't care. I mean, we'll just take it as it comes. So far, I'm not overly impressed. I think. But everybody, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but I'm not. I've said it from the beginning. Rosario Dawson is not the right choice for Ahsoka, and I will stick to that. Nothing against her acting chops. She's a great actress, but she is beyond Ahsoka. I think is beyond her reach. I just don't see Ahsoka in her.
I believe it's Dave Filoni's
What?
writing ability.
She's not lively enough
Yeah.
like Ahsoka was.
Well, you see, that's the thing. That's what everybody's saying. That look, remember, she's seasoned now. She's old. She's old. She's been through the world between worlds. She came out. All these things. A lot has happened. Changes the person. She was young and energetic before Anakin turned to the dark side. Look, the last straw was against Maul in season 7 of Clone Wars, when Maul told her the truth that Anakin is the key to the Republic failing. Because he's the Emperor's new apprentice.
If Rosario Dawson's portrayal of Ahsoka had been what we were introduced, I think, back during Clone Wars and even into Rebels, but especially in Clone Wars, if that had been the Ahsoka, then I don't think there would be little girls dressing up as her as cosplay. I just don't think she would be anywhere near as popular. We wouldn't even have an Ahsoka series because I don't think she'd have ever been as popular.
Do you think
with Ahsoka's personality, her attitude, her and
Ashley Eckstein, who betrays her, do you think if she played Ahsoka in the series, you think the series would be a little bit better?
Ashley,
yeah.
I don't know what Ashley's like as a live actor. As a voice actor, we know she's great, but I don't know what she's like as a live actor. I just know Rosario's not bringing it. She's not. Whether she's being directed to be that stoic and energyless or not, she's just not bringing it. I don't get it.
Who wrote the show? Was it Filoni?
Filoni.
Huh.
So
Filoni, did he do the last? He didn't do the last episode. He did.
No, he's going to be directing episode 5, which the first episode and the 5th episode. So some big thing can happen in the 5th episode. Filoni verse, maybe Hondo shows up or something like that, or somebody, somebody.
I like the Hera
to be revealed as Morak.
Yeah. Hey,
I like the Hera we got in the last episode. I liked her. I think that was the Hera that I kind of wanted in the first 2 episodes, with a little bit of emotion as to what she's been through with, and then when Jason said he wants to be a Jedi, we saw kind of her reaction as to what she knows what being a Jedi entails. She knows the sacrifices involved, and as a mother, she probably doesn't want that for her son. I enjoyed that. The rest of that episode was, except for the ending, the rest of that episode was blah.
Nah, come on, the freaking the whales,
at the end,
the whales in live action. I think they were better in live action than animated. If you really think about it, it was really cool to see that.
I thought the whole space battle was good too.
Yeah.
But the whole Ahsoka training Sabine with the blast shield down, all that. It's just let's. The whole thing was just to let us know Sabine can be a Jedi, because now we're learning this different origin. Everyone has the Jedi. It's just how you tap into it, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody can be Anakin if they have the ability to tap into it. So that's what they wanted us to get out of that episode, but they did it without any originality. They went back to Star Wars Episode 4 with Luke and Ben on the Millennium Falcon fighting like I said last night, I expected her when she was actually blasting, having trouble shooting down the ships in the space scene. I expected her to have this momentary moment of zen where she just closes her eyes and feels the force and just takes them out. I was expecting that.
Nah, it didn't happen. She's going to need some more training.
For a TV show, the space battles have been pretty good. The space battles, just the way the ships are portrayed in the show, which is really cool.
See, my take is that Ahsoka yes, she's training her in the ways of the Force, but she's not Force user, right? So she can train her with the lightsaber and all this other meditation mumbo stuff that she has been taught.
Space magic.
Yep.
Space
without Sabine being able to, generate.
She's already been trained, right? She was trained by Kanan in how to use a lightsaber. Apparently, all that.
When she had the dark saber, correct? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, I look at it this way.
But she, it's like anything else. If you want to learn more, you train more. So.
Now you have to look at the fact that she walked away from Sabine the first time. There's going to be a whole story on that, why she walked away and all that stuff. That's why she didn't train Grogu. That's why she, there's some flaws in the story. They have to definitely revisit because some things make sense, some things don't make sense.
I think
she also witnessed the entire Jedi Order pretty much being wiped out, and what happened to Anakin. She probably doesn't want to raise another, series of Jedi.
But why would she want to train Sabine? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to people are asking for now. So maybe we'll get a book, a comic series, or something down the road to explain that. Because I don't see them going back to a animated series, another animated series of those characters. I think those characters are definitely all going to be live action from now on. No more of the Rebel characters in animation.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised.
BK, Dom, and I don't always agree. If we're talking TNA, yeah, Dom and I are usually on the same page, but Star Wars, we're not always on the same page.
I just want to know where Zeb is. He showed up in Boba Fett, so why isn't he here yet?
Sure.
3 episodes already.
We'll see. We got 5 more episodes. So
Yeah.
5 more episodes, definitely. We might see him at the end. You know, who knows? Like I said, so far they brought all the animated characters into live action, from the Chancellor to what's the kid that stood it when Sabine took off. So basically, they are bringing them into live action, and I was very surprised with the Zeb CGI. That was really done well in Mando. So it definitely could be done. So we'll
I
see.
think they spent the whole CGI budget on that one scene.
Jesus. They spent more money on that CGI scene than the whole Book of Boba Fett.
Was he all CGI or was it practical effects too?
Could have been.
I don't know.
Yeah. It looked
All
good.
right.
It
Let me
did.
say hi to the chat. Crazy Joe, hey. He's looking forward to the Acolyte. Joe's Dooling, I'm excited for anything that is different time with an unknown cast.
Me too.
Zeke, I'm finally started reading Dawn of DC. Today's pretty good. Amazing so far. Crazy Joe, the only one I'm not looking forward to is Andor season 2. He really
Oh,
hates
wow.
Andor.
It was amazing.
Now, Andor, I loved Andor. I thought Andor was great. Like the people who couldn't get by like the first episode, it was kind of slow in the beginning, but it really picked up now.
I really liked it from the
I
beginning.
enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. I
Story
enjoyed it.
building.
Yeah, it was. And it was the acting was superb. Everything was great in that. You know, the score, the music, that was, even though there was no lightsabers, no Jedis, no nothing, it was awesome.
Well, the one guy's ship had lightsabers on it. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that actually was awesome. That was one of the best.
Which, if I owned a ship, from there on out, my ship is going to be equipped with whatever that was. I don't understand why we didn't see those in any of the other Star Wars movies.
Kyber wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyber laser wings.
BK says, "Good job, Jedi, tearing down your castmate."
There you go.
All right. Anybody have any pickups?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right. Let's start with Red.
Oh, me. I just got a bunch of my incentives in from Midtown and Things from Another World.
Sweet.
Got the World Tree, Ji-Hung Lee. I think it was 150.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one.
I love that cover.
Got my
Nice.
Catwoman came in.
Nice.
That's Sweeney Boo, right?
Babstar.
Babstar.
Oh, Babstar. Yeah, Babstar. Got the this one.
Villa Lobos.
It's the
I
swimsuit
picked
issue.
this up at my LCS. The Art Adams.
I mean, Art Adams.
I was about to say, did you say
sorry.
Archer?
And then I got 2 of these
All right.
homages.
That was nice.
So, yeah, that's all I got.
Anybody else besides Sticks when he gets back?
I got some stuff. I got
All
some stuff I can. So most people that watch me on any of the shows know that I buy stuff sometimes and I don't even have a clue what I'm buying. So here's a couple of examples. So this is DC, so you guys can help me. I don't even know what this is or why I picked it up, but obviously I picked it up for some reason. CBS 9/8 Task Force Z1 exclusive. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Amanda Wallace team, and it's a whole bunch. It's about zombies, pretty much. A zombie book.
That's cool.
I'm a slab whore sometimes. I just buy stuff for the slab. But I do collect a little bit, certainly on the downslope of collecting Peach Momoko. I used to probably collect her a little more. I did pick up a signed copy of The Mandalorian.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
4. I picked up a signed copy of Stormbreakers, another Momoko cover. I like the covers more than
I like that.
And then I don't even know what these are. These were truly a impulse pickup. These are numbered to, I think, 1500. Momoko the Devil Tree, issue 1.
Oh yeah, I
Got
have
2 of
that.
these. So yeah, I have no idea. I just thought they looked cool, so I picked them up. That's all I got.
Sticks, you ready?
Yeah. So
Oh, we're in a new location.
Oh wow, we
Yeah,
can do
oh,
Oh,
it.
you moved again.
oh yeah.
Oh, geez.
So a guy I know from my local comic shop, he was having a garage sale. He used to own a toy store, So I went to his sale and I picked up some stuff. So I've got a
Ooh.
Alan Scott PC. He had a ton of these, but this is the only one I really wanted. He had a lot of stuff.
Who is that?
Then I got a Futurama Bender Pop, but the Bender Pop is missing. So it's empty.
Hey, where's the
I'm
pop?
gonna say an invisible pop.
What the hell?
So
Is that made by a bad idea?
I think you got taken on that one,
Invisible
Dust.
Pop. No, I knew it wasn't in there. I only spent a couple bucks on that.
That's funny.
Do you have a loose
got-
pop you're going to stick in there, or you just wanted the box?
I'm gonna find a loose pop to put in the box.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll marry something with it. I got myself a little Doctor Who Playmobil guy.
Nice.
Nice.
I picked up. I only needed one of them, but he gave me a good deal on the set, so I got some Dark Shadows.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
DVDs.
I love Dog
I
Shadows.
only needed one of the set, but
6 was 10 years old when that show came on.
Oh yeah. Barnabas.
and then one of the rare things I got. Well, I got season 3 of Clone Wars,
Oh, nice.
and I have to call him about that because one of the discs was not the right disc. But I found
said
this. So
that's
this one is the rare one.
Oh.
This is a Clone Wars steelbook.
Ooh.
Nice.
And
Where'd you find that?
It was at the same sale.
It's crazy.
Cool.
So I got that. Then I picked up a small stack of comics. I got a couple Doctor Who comics, Archie, a Transformers. The one that I got,
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who indeed. Yep, I got some Doctor Who. Archie, Batman. I'll go through it. I picked up the last issue of Brave and the Bold, the anniversary there.
Oh, I love that cover.
These were all $1. I got myself an Action Comics with my man Booster on it.
Chris
Booster
Pratt.
beating up-
It might be Booster Gold in the new DCU.
I don't know.
We're talking about that.
I picked up a couple copies of Superman Beyond.
Okay.
Nice.
That number 0.
Yeah.
Yep, issue 0.
Issue 0.
And then this one I found, Josh will like this one. This one is a, see if I can say it. Super Trianagulias. This is a Tarzan, Spanish Tarzan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Look at that giant freaking fly on it, man.
That's
That
funny.
is freaking
I like that
awesome.
cover.
That's cool.
What kind of stamp is that on there? Is that actually a postage stamp, or is that something they did at the shop? Or
Probably
Which
a day
one?
stamp. Below the
Where?
fly's mouth.
no, below
Down-
the fly.
yeah.
Is that a
The one next to
stamp
the
or-
fly's mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, it says, I can't even read it.
It's in Spanish.
Hold it up. We'll read it for you.
It's a day stamp.
Yeah, it's the stamp they put on the book.
Yeah.
Novaro something.
Navarro, Revista,
Yeah.
Juvenile.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and then that's the price. Yeah.
Pretty
Pretty
cool.
cool. That's cool.
It's not bad. There's a little bit of, like, they've crossed out the price up. I think this might have been the price up there, Josh, right? Might have said a couple, whatever, pesos. or
Yeah.
Libertados or
Whatever it
whatever it
was,
might have
they
been.
didn't like it.
And
Somebody drew a booby up there, and their mother said, "Nope."
maybe.
No boobies.
And that's it for me.
Josh, anything?
No, I really don't have anything here. I'll show this. I have this. I don't have the
Is it a 9 or an 8?
no, I freaking got an 8, dude.
An 8. Oh,
Thank you, Joe.
Aw.
Oh, you
Freaking
sent
got
that
a-
in
That's the-
yourself?
Yeah, so the
Is that
bell
the one
got
you
a
pulled on Instagram?
yeah, I pulled this one in the bell. The bell got a 10 and the Tinkerbell got an 8. They look exactly the same, so I don't really know.
Hey, Sticks, Sam wants to know how does your internet work on Mondays?
So that's really all I got. I got that and I got this.
Ooh.
Exactly.
This is my second copy of this. I'm just trying to buy all these.
Under her
So
legs.
this was the Red Sonja 1 in 75 in Yuckly.
Oh, okay.
the amputee variant.
Yeah.
I have one pickup, I guess, and that is my Razwin from last week.
Oh, here we go.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey, I don't know. You got something going on brewing with all those wins.
Hey, that's why I'm here. I want some of that luck to rub off on me. That's like the
Yeah,
reason I'm here tonight.
That's an awesome win,
That's
man.
nuts.
He sold his soul.
Yeah, all I had, I paid what $75 to get into it.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
I got a couple of things myself. I don't know. Work.
Make sure you bring that with you, and I'll put it in my car for safekeeping.
You guys ready for some news?
Oh, Dom had a couple things to say.
I got
Oh,
the-
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
sorry.
apologize.
You should.
Hey,
Yeah, so I finally got my my John Tyler Christopher Mando.
Finally came.
Finally came.
You got it today on a holiday? I'm
Yeah,
waiting on
well, I got this the other day. Not in the holiday. It came before the holiday. So it's the
The Labor Day ferry came to John.
yeah, so we
Happy
got
Labor Day,
the
Barry.
Mine's supposed to get it on
Grogu?
Wednesday.
Nice.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, hey, wait, I never saw that. Oh, that's Baby Yoda. Oh, no.
yeah, and it tastes like crazy. Okay, here we go.
Never mind.
There we go. There we go. You got the Grogu, and you got this really crazy brown.
Doo-doo
That
brown.
Pretty cool though, because I actually like Mando's old armor before he changed to all the Beskar. They should have stayed like that. It was cool, the old Western style. But got that, and I got the chrome festivity of Amazing Spider-Man.
See,
Oh,
you're the
I know.
problem. You're the
Mhm.
problem.
Yeah, I am
You're
the
the
problem.
problem.
I fall for those gimmicks.
Hey, leave my foils alone.
And I got this
Oh,
9.8
great.
Bounty hunter.
Bounty Hunters 35.
Very nice.
Boba Fett. That's it.
I didn't like the story, but it had some good covers in that series.
Yeah, you know,
And BK, I did not hack the contest or the algorithm. hey, Vince, how's it going? So next up, we have the news. Damn, you recognize those streets?
yes, I do. I work down there every freaking day. You know? Every day.
First up, Smash Mouth lead singer Steve Harwell, dead at 56. The rock band's longtime frontman, who was one of the original founding members dating back to 1994, passed away Monday morning at his home in Boise, Idaho, as a result of liver failure. This, according to his manager.
That's sad.
Yeah, apparently he's had health issues for the last few years, and that which caused him to retire from performing.
You have like cirrhosis or something from drinking too much? Or?
Dude, you
Yeah,
like to drink.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, did his daughter pass away too?
Oh, I don't know.
Did
I
she?
don't know if he had his daughter passed away and it made him drink even more. I don't know. I don't know if that's the true. I heard something about that, but it's sad.
7 wins in 2 weeks is like Marco bathing 7 days straight. Oh, jeez. I disavow.
But it sucks. Like all these, the '90s had some great songs. Some one-hit wonders, but some great bands. Had the
Yeah, he had a hit song from Shrek.
also,
didn't he?
yeah.
Shrek? Was it Shrek?
I mean, there was a period where you really couldn't turn on the radio or anything without hearing. What was that song?
All Star.
Somebody
All
once
Star.
told me. That's
Yeah,
it,
All
right?
Star.
Yeah.
It's like you ever hear those commercials, those at night. The it's
Oh
your
yeah.
it's your '90s music. Part when they play.
Yeah. Yep.
And his daughter did pass away. She was
She
6
did,
months
right?
old.
You see, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Wow.
Yeah, she had leukemia.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Leukemia. Yeah, that was back in 2001.
Wow.
And she was young, so he's 56, so she must have been really young. I guess like
What was that?
56
23
is
years?
young, Dom. 66
Yeah,
is young.
20.
no, it is.
22
My mom
years
passed
ago.
away at 57, so I know what I know young. So
Yeah, he was 34 when she died.
oh wow.
That sucks. I
Yeah,
guess I could drive anyone to drink like he did. Unfortunately.
You would think that the rock stars back in the 80s, the 70s, and 80s, they would figure that's cirrhosis of the liver because they drank and took heavy loads of
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah, but I think he had underlying health issues also.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
He was in and out of the hospital with a few things.
That's bad. Too bad.
Rest in peace,
That's it, man.
Steve. Next up, we have Sony has announced they will increase the yearly subscription prices for all three PlayStation
Again?
Plus plans on September 6th. Beginning this month, the essential plan will cost $80, marking a $20 increase from the previous pricing. The extra plan will increase $35 to $135 annually, and the premium will climb $40 to $160 each year. The price changes will not affect current PlayStation Plus until the annual plan's renewal dates. Sony has not yet announced the price change for PlayStation Plus monthly. $10 for essential, $15 for extra, and $18 for premium, or quarterly, $25 for essential, $40 for extra, and $50 for premium plans. The company did not state their new annual plans will tally less than its monthly and quarterly options over the course of the full year. The company has decided to increase its prices in order to continue bringing high-quality games, value-added benefits to your PlayStation Plus subscription service. September games will include Saints Row, Black Desert, Travel Edition, and Generation Zero. The news comes just a few months after Microsoft increased its Game Pass prices. PlayStation Plus is significantly less expensive than Xbox Game Pass.
Ugh.
It's funny, they just auto renewed my PlayStation Plus subscription today. So $130, right in before it went up.
Yeah, it seems like every price is going up.
Yeah, so get it down. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think after my this year expires, I'm just gonna drop it down.
So that reminds me of my gym membership. I was paying $65. Is that $85 now? I'm like, damn, really? It's just off the bat. I'm like, damn.
Wow.
So
AOA, wow, panel luminaries.
Yeah. Thanks, AOA.
Thank you, AOA. He's in every stream. Love that guy. I'm a Believer was a great too. I think that was the Shrek cover. I mean, the cover he did in Shrek. Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Vince
can't really say anything about PlayStation.
Yeah. Next up, what happened? Go ahead.
I was saying that dude Vince, he's a Boba Fett fan. He just
he's a huge Boba Fett fan.
Slight Boba Fett fan.
That might be a slight. Just slight.
Ever since
1,700 different Boba Fett pops. Nah.
Where? Boba Fett where? Oh.
Next up, we got Netflix One Piece live action pirates who will appear in season 2. Season 2 of Netflix One Piece live action introduces intriguing pirates like Crocus, Dory, Bragi, and Walpole, who will leave a lasting impression on fans. Chopper, Vivi, Nico, Robin join the Straw Hat Pirates, adding depth to the story and becoming central to the events of season 2. Crocodile and Blackbeard serve as powerful antagonists, providing the biggest challenges for Luffy to Luffy. Who cares? No, I'm just kidding. To overcome while Pork is Sam's gonna kill me. The Ace's presence sets in motion a crucial plot line that shakes the world of One Piece. Did you guys watch the One Piece live action yet?
Yep.
I
finished it all.
I watched the first episode and I've liked it so far.
So what's better, the anime or the live action?
I've never seen the anime, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can even compare those. Like, I enjoy the show.
So if I was to watch one, which one should I go with?
Well, there's 1,000 episodes to start, so.
Yeah, One Piece is like massive. Yeah.
It's over 1,000 episodes. And I think the Netflix, if I'm correct, if Sam told me to correct, it's the first 100 chapters of the manga,
Really? Wow.
the live action.
It was 8 episodes. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I thought I was hesitant because it was Netflix, so and live action remakes of animes are usually
I had absolutely no idea what this thing was about when I started watching it, and then I realized it was about pirates, and I was like, okay, this is cool. And then I saw that dude stretch like Plastic Man, and like, what the fuck is going on? No, it's pretty. I'm enjoying. Actually, I'm only 2 episodes in, but I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's interesting.
I never watched the anime, and I watched the live action first, and then after I finished all 8 episodes, I was like, let me go to Netflix and watch one of the animated movies. I couldn't do it. For me, I couldn't do it. It was just like so over the top for
yeah. The live action stuff is like, I feel like more for people who hate, like can't watch anime. Like my girlfriend hates anime, but she sat there and watched this all 8 episodes and enjoyed it.
Subtitles, boo. No subtitles.
Yeah.
I love anime. It's just One Piece is just so silly for me. And I watch Sailor Moon.
Are we going to see more people throughout the series? Those that have finished the first live action series, without any spoilers, are we going to see more people that have eaten this devil fruit? Because I'm kind of interested in all the different powers or whatever that can bestow.
During the show or next season?
I guess either. I mean, I don't want any spoilers, but a yes or no will work because I'm just kind of anxious to see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I like that pretty much.
It's like I watched it out of order. So what? I'm gonna start watching like the newest arc or whatever. I believe there's 197 episodes. I'll start there. That's crazy.
I like that last series. What was the last series they made a live action out of an anime and everyone hated it? But I thought it was
Death
okay
Note.
too. Was that
Cowboy Bebop.
Space Cowboy? Yeah, Cowboy Bebop. I liked the live action, but I hadn't never watched the anime, so I was like,
I liked it too. I thought it was good for what it was. People are haters.
Resident One Piece expert Sam says there are about 100-ish devil fruit users.
Oh, cool. I like that. That's interesting.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched this, give it a shot. It's really good for what they did.
Yeah.
And some of the special effects are better than some of effects of certain comic book developing movie people on Marvel. Just saying.
The creator was heavily involved with that, so I think that's what they need to start doing more.
Next up, the new Lego Ghost in Phantom 2 from Ahsoka is now on sale. The set is made up of 1,394 pieces, 2 starships, 5 minifigures, including Hera, Syndulla, and Chopper, and more.
Oh,
it's pretty cool.
Not accurate. Jason Syndulla has green hair, not brown, and no blue eyes.
Nothing a magic marker wouldn't take care of, Dom.
Yeah, I know.
A Sharpie is your friend.
There you go.
So, do you think the Ghost is going to be the new Millennium Falcon for this generation?
No.
You know what? Maybe. Because I hope that it doesn't get destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we've seen it in Rise of Skywalker in the background, I hope it doesn't get destroyed. Dave Filoni decides to, like the Razor Crest did. You know, I bought it. I bought the Razor Crest, and the week after, once it backed everything, it got destroyed. So
I think it'll be interesting because so far in Ahsoka we've seen what's it called? We've seen the Phantom, right? The little
the Phantom,
but we haven't actually seen the Ghost. So it'll be interesting to see the crowd or the viewer reaction when we do see the Ghost compared to the viewer reaction of, as much as I don't like the movies, the viewer reaction of seeing the Millennium Falcon in the sequels movies. I mean, that was a big deal, seeing the Millennium Falcon again in sequels. People loved it. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if we get kind of the same reaction for the Ghost. I don't think we will, But
Well, we'll
who
probably see the ghost maybe in the next few episodes, because there is a scene where Hera is with her son in the seat, and they're taking off. That go help Ahsoka and Sabine. So we'll see.
Yeah. There's still what 5 episodes left?
Yeah. So
Yep.
the 4th episode is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow night, 9:00. So we'll see what happens
It seems
Well,
like
they
these
reveal Star
episodes are
Killer.
just,
as Morak, but that's okay.
or we'll get Dom's tears on Wednesday morning.
Listen,
Just saying.
you know what? I hope it's a brand new character. What kidding aside, if it's not Star Killer, I just hope it's not Jason Sindhu from the future, Kanan brought back as a zombie, whatever. Because who the hell knows?
You're giving
He's
up on
gonna
it being
die.
Ezra?
He's gonna die, and we'll never find out.
Yeah, he's gonna cut his head off, and the mask is gonna open up. It's gonna be Luke Skywalker.
Oh,
Come on.
jeez.
No Plo Koon.
Hey, maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe he never died in Attack of the Clones.
I will say I like the
But
one
this
that Jedi came up with yesterday with the Mace Windu.
Can you imagine if when that dude had lit off his lightsaber, if it was purple blades? Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Hey,
I think fans would have lost it.
you know,
It's
the one
crazy.
character I hope it's not Ezra, because it would make no sense. You're going to search for
It
Ezra.
doesn't make sense for it to be
And
Ezra.
Ezra, you know, it's the truth. That would definitely be a big turnoff. You know,
Rambo.
It's Greedo's brother Brambo.
It's going to be Sabine's twin brother. They were separated at birth, and
well, her brother,
Yeah.
who was part of,
he got all the Force, which is why she sucks as a Jedi. So yeah.
Ah,
It's
Chris, you know,
Tad.
she's part of royalty. She's part of royalty. So her brother and her mom, you know, that you didn't see them, and supposedly they died in the Purge of Mandalore. But we don't know. Maybe it could be a brother. That was one of the
Zeke-
rumors. Her brother-
Zeke thinks is Cal Castis.
Cal Kestis,
Cal,
yeah.
Cal Kestis, yeah.
Well, that's another
Okay.
thing.
I
Wouldn't
don't
it be
think so.
cool to be Cal Kestis, and then at the end of the show, they introduce Jedi Survivor 3, that he's on the dark side now. And that would sell, but
Yeah,
it's not,
Cal has flirted with the dark side, right? He's flirted with it. Hasn't he?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
we'll see. You know, hopefully it's not a woman.
Anyway, back to the Legos. Dom. I don't think so. We
It's not a woman.
this is why Jedi is here to keep Dom on the rails.
I know.
Anyway, Dom, back to the
Yeah, no,
Legos. I don't see
Empowering
any
the show.
cleavage, so we can move on. All right.
And not that I'm complaining. The ass shots that we're getting, which is awesome, but come on, man. Bring it.
I'm not complaining, but
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony Beltray. He was the winner of one of the winners of the first giveaways here on the channel. Anybody picking this up?
Mm,
Nah.
You sure, Dom?
I'm
I
not.
see your eyes.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm getting the Ghost. I'm getting the Ghost, the HasLab Ghost. So I'm not. I don't need it. I don't need this.
you probably could have saved $300 by getting this.
Tell me about it.
Vince says 3 out of 5 minifigures of random background character.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Leaky Trooper may pick this up for those that remember Leaky Trooper, but he's a
Yeah.
big Lego guy.
I still watch his streams.
and we'll see. Definitely. It's going to sell. It's going to be a good piece down the road, but not for me.
What's the price on this? Can we apply the 10-cent rule to this one? Is it $140 for this thing? Does anybody know?
$50, I think.
150, I believe.
I think
Pretty
150.
close. Pretty close.
For the Legos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always try to apply Pete's 10-cent per piece rule.
That's the price that you get.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the price you get.
What is it? $13.94.
Check. If I can find it.
So 10 cents per piece.
$159 on Disney.
Okay.
That's close. Close enough.
Yeah, $159.
Yeah, Legos get pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm.
My friend
And they have
has
20%. And right now they have 20% off. Actually, you get 25% off a $150 purchase. So,
nice.
There you go. Sticks, you getting it?
no.
Oh.
No.
You can hang it behind you.
I wouldn't mind like some of the minifigures, but I don't need. I'm not going to put it together. So
They should come put together. Screw that.
Man, I got some. I got the
it
slave.
would be
one,
Lego then.
the Boba Fett helmet that I still haven't done. I don't have patience for this shit either. I
Yeah,
don't.
me either.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have tens of thousands stuck in Nevada Burning Man flood.
Oh, yeah, I
An
heard about that.
unusual late summer storm turned a week-long counterculture fest into a sloppy mess with tens of thousands of partygoers stuck in foot-deep mud and with no
Woodstock
working
1999.
toilets in northern Nevada desert. Organizers closed the festival to vehicles after one death was reported.
They were warned.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say is they were warned.
You know,
Protesters
little
tried to
camp.
block them and keep them out, and they ran through their blockade.
Joe's
Who's laughing
doing
now?
upper class hippies.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know what's funny? I wonder how that one person died. You know, you always think about the one person that died and
Probably drowned in mud for being
drowned
drunk.
in mud or
They probably panicked and they ate them.
yeah,
Oh,
Look,
jeez.
I'm sure it was COVID. I'm sure COVID got them.
exactly.
Sorry.
Probably
Yeah.
trampled to death. Who knows?
Yeah, I saw a video today. Chris Rock was there. He was riding in the back of a truck because they finally were able to get out of there.
Yeah,
Chris
he
Rock.
hiked like 6 miles to
Chris
get
Rock
out.
do it here.
But isn't Nevada
Partying it up, bro.
Nice.
Nevada's desert? The rain it was rain, right? Was it rain that did it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like less than an inch of rain.
Jeez.
They set it on fire. You guys ever watch that documentary about the second Woodstock?
Yeah,
that they did
that was
back in the
crazy.
90s?
That was-
That was
Yeah, the
nuts.
1999 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so bad.
That was a shit show.
that was, man. How many girls got raped in that thing?
Really?
It was
That.
awful.
It was nuts.
It was awful.
At least
Disgusting.
7.
Yeah, speaking about festivals, they have the festival of Randall's Island that they had going yesterday, and all these girls
Rikers
wearing
Island.
scampy clothes near my job yesterday. Going to Randall's Island.
That's bell-worthy, Joe.
In Governor's Island yesterday.
Surprise, surprise. A Prius isn't good for off-roading. It's monsoon season in Nevada right now.
Okay, there you go. All right.
They said they're going to
The
change the
desert
name of
doesn't
the
get any rain.
festival.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, Raining
none of
Man.
these, none of these
Drowning
festivals
Man.
ever end well.
The Wet Man Festival. Yeah.
Wet man.
Yeah. Drowning Man.
Jeez. Next up, we have
Taylor Swift. Nope.
Ahsoka. Beloved Star
Mhm.
Wars actor Sam Witwer confirms his work on the spin-off show. Sam Witwer, known for playing various Star Wars characters, confirmed that he worked on Ahsoka. Speaking during a recent live stream, per comic book, the actor addressed whether fans will see him stepping back into the galaxy far, far away, albeit in live action.
Star Killer.
I can't really talk about stuff like that, except that there's a show that I watched and really liked, Whitworth said. I don't know what the rules are. Honestly, I was just about to say that I didn't work on Ahsoka, but I did. So yeah, I don't think I can say anything but that I'm proud of Dave. While it's currently unknown whether he'll be reprising any of his established roles, such as Maul or Starkiller, he is currently credited as providing additional voices.
Somebody online was saying they heard his voice. I guess when Ahsoka was in the temple in the first episode, you could hear like the dark side voices. They were saying that was him.
Yes, and somebody, Marco, did not say no. What was that? There was no voices. Yes, there is voices. It was like very in silent, like very
It's even in the subtitles, voices.
voices. Yeah.
Wait,
They
said it was a little
Marco
cat. He
can't
voiced
be
a little cat.
wrong. Marco's always
Did he do
right.
Yeah,
Did you do
Marco.
the cat? Isn't that what they're saying? That he was credited for making the cat sounds or whatever?
Yeah, the look.
The little
Yeah.
cat.
The little cat.
Can't just bring in a real cat. Gotta hit with him.
Right?
I don't buy that.
You know what?
First appearance of someone being proud of Dave.
Well, you know what? He's like his voice that you heard the first episode. It could have been Maul. It could have been the Son of Mortis. You know, because he did the Son of Mortis, and that more fits that criteria right there.
Star Wars would suck without Dave.
I think so.
Well, it wouldn't suck, but he definitely helps.
Look, we need a Crimson Dawn series, man. That's what we need.
That would be sweet.
Yes, that's what I
have no
want.
idea what that is.
Kira and
Yeah.
Maul.
And Maul. After the defense of Solo,
Uh-huh.
that Biden died. He died, and she took over the operation. And Maul told her, "Come to Dathomir. We're going to be working closely together. I want to see that before, because then, at the next time you see Maul, he's on the planet where Ezra sees him. So something happened in that between. I want to see that. That would make good TV if they do it right. A crime syndicate show, which Disney doesn't want to make money.
Hey,
Black
Fedora.
Sun, all
We
that
need
stuff.
Darth Revan.
Yep, we need
Yeah.
Revan too.
Hey guys, check out Fedora on Ferdbird the Nerds channel on YouTube. Yep. Next up, we have the Godzilla -1 trailer drop today. It is
It's a sweet
Toho's
poster.
first Godzilla film in 7 years. So I put together a few pics from the trailer.
I hope it's better than Shin Godzilla.
You didn't like Shin Godzilla, really?
I did not like Shin Godzilla.
Why? It was like a masterpiece.
I like Godzilla movies. I just could not get into that one, and I went to see that at the theater.
So does this require any sort of prerequisite watching prior to seeing this? Because I've probably seen a lot of old Godzilla movies, and I can't, back in
So
the
did
day,
I.
that I don't remember too much about.
I don't think any Godzilla needs to have any kind
Just
of
the,
watch
the
except for the
Kong.
new ones.
King Kong versus Godzilla, the MonsterVerse.
No,
That,
Yeah,
there's no
Um,
canon to Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in Toho anyway.
Well, there was canon in the 90s and early 2000s, but not with the last two movies. There's no canon.
you
It's
know,
I don't
the,
believe so.
the new Empire. I want to see that.
Yeah, this would be cool.
I didn't expect to see an Oppenheimer sequel so quickly.
True.
Damn you, Degrassi.
That's
Right.
funny. That's funny.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
special
I like
effects
Godzilla. I have a
are
couple
pretty
of
good.
I have a couple of Godzilla collectibles. Nothing expensive, but I just
Yeah.
pick them up when I see them.
Yeah.
I think I have
So do I.
all the movies on Blu-ray.
I love all the movies growing up. Godzilla movies, my favorite.
Awesome.
Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. Save the Earth.
That was a
Save
great
the
song.
Earth. It was great.
Little twins singing to Mothra.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Hatch.
Mothra. And Godzilla's Revenge. With his son.
Oh, yeah. All those
Yeah.
Toho movies are great to watch. I mean,
Yeah.
they're fun to watch, but you don't have to watch one and then the other, or go back to watch anything to
I
know
think
what's going on.
they're actually making a up-to-date Gamera movie. It's called Shin Gamera.
Yeah, they're making Gamera, and they're making
Yeah.
a cartoon too. Which
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that Gamera showed up in the Godzilla MonsterVerse, but I know the
I like
rights.
Gamera.
It'd be cool to see Godzilla versus Gamera. That would be cool. I wanna
Pluto
see-
has a 24/7 Godzilla channel.
That's dope.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
really? I watch it.
Nice. Did everybody see the trailer?
Yeah, I watched
No, I didn't even
Australia.
know about this.
The guys that did see the trailer, what you think of the special effects?
it. I thought it looked all right. I'll definitely give it a watch. I like Godzilla stuff.
I thought it was a good. Again, first time I saw it, and we just watched it right before the show. But I thought it was kind of a good mesh of modern effects, but kind of meshed with that old movie feel from the old
Mhm.
Godzilla movies. Is kind of what I got out of it. So it was interesting.
Yeah,
I like
I
the
want-
Godzilla IDW books. Those are good.
yeah, I think they have someone in the Godzilla suit. Hopefully,
You're right. And Tokyo get destroyed again, yet again.
No, it's not me, BK. Before you even go there, it's not me.
Oh no!
no.
There goes
Oh, I love that
Tokyo.
song. I love that
Go
song.
Godzilla.
That's one of those songs that gets in your head, and you're just done.
Yep.
Remember the Godzilla cartoon on Saturday
lives
mornings?
there.
Oh yeah, I used to
Up
watch
from
that.
the depths, 30 stories high, breathes fire, stands in the sky. Godzilla and Godzuki.
Godzuki. Where do you get wings from?
Who the hell knows?
The Mothra twins are all need to see on the big screen.
Matara.
Next up, for some of the people on the panel,
Oh my god.
Okay.
Taylor. Hey,
are you ready
Yay.
for it? Taylor Swift is here to save movie theaters.
Oh shit.
Her Eras Tour concert film, which opens theatrically on October 13th, has already earned a massive $26 million in pre-sale tickets at AMC theaters. It set a single-day ticket sale record for AMC, besting the benchmark previously held by Spider-Man No Way Home at 16.9 million. Less than 3 hours after the tickets went on sale, according to the cinema chain. This figure is only for pre-sales at AMC, meaning the actual numbers of tickets sold is much higher. AMC is the world's biggest theater chain and the film's official distributor. But the Eras Tour concert film is also playing at rival circuits like Regal, Cinemark, as well as independent locations. I have my tickets, cannot wait. Taylor fans?
Kingdom, I don't know you well enough to know if you're being serious or not. Are you seriously you got your tickets?
How much were your tickets?
No, that was just to make fun of the super fans on the panel, Josh and Brian up here.
Dude.
All right.
What are you talking
You know,
about?
don't be wrong.
She's
I like some of her music. You know, she started off as country, and then all of a sudden she became a pop star. You know, if you really think about it, but she's good. You know, just
I don't like her music.
you know,
I mean, you can not like her music, but realize that she's a powerhouse. Like,
no, she is.
Yeah.
And if she turns out to be Dazzler in Deadpool, we'll see. You know,
We
That
talked about
Dazzler
this a little bit
promo
on
was real.
Friday.
Yeah.
And on Friday I told and I can't remember who it was. It was some talking head on either a YouTube show or television or whatever. But I told the story on Friday about whoever this was being a father, taking his daughter to see this concert, just wanting to go in there and hate everything about it. Just knew he's going to hate it. Was ready to tell everybody how much it sucked. Walked out loving it. Said it was the best live performance they'd ever seen. Better than, here we go, better than Michael Jackson, better than Prince, better than all of these iconic performers. Taylor Swift
And
was
he
head and
fainted.
shoulders above all of
and
them.
then he fainted.
yeah,
Well,
I mean, I don't know how it couldn't be. I mean, it's literally, I think on average, it's a 2.5 hour concert. So, I mean, that's a long ass time.
Definitely not for me, but I agree. I don't know how you can take away from the success and the
Yeah.
fanaticism.
I got tickets.
of it.
I got tickets for my daughter. She wanted to see it, obviously. So
I mean, she bypassed studios and did this deal direct with AMC, which is also like a crazy thing to do because
Well, Degrassi said every studio turned her down.
no one, I doubt any.
But where does she
movie
rank?
studio-
Like, I'm the worst person to ask any of this, but where would she rank on, say, the scale of Beyonce? Is she like way above Beyonce, or is it just a different era now? This is her era, whereas Beyonce had her time, 5 to 10 years ago or whatever.
Beyonce is still huge, but she's far.
Okay, then where does she rank with Taylor then, as far as less than?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think Beyonce just finished her tour, and I think she just set the record for the highest grossing female tour I think ever. She just beat Madonna, and it was only like I think 400 and some million. So, and they're projecting that this Eras tour is going to make anywhere between $1 and $2 billion now. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, Beyonce never went to theaters either, right? Cinemas.
No, not that I know of.
This is kind of new territory, right? To do something like this, it's uncharted.
Metallica did
usually-
it recently.
Yeah,
Go
there's
straight to
been
video.
other theater concert things.
So according to the internet, she holds the top spot for the most #1 albums of a female singer.
Yeah, she's the only female artist to have over 1 million monthly streamers on Spotify.
Well, she also had the controversy at the music awards with Kanye when Kanye came up When she,
Oh, yeah.
when-
Well,
That was a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Well, all her music is a controversy,
Kanye being
dude.
an
Like
asshole.
No.
because of all, it's
I mean-
like it's all written about her ex-lovers or
She may owe her
boyfriends
success.
and-
She may owe her success to Kanye because that kind of put her in the spotlight. I mean, she was already well known, but
Well,
this kind of like that whole
yeah,
incident with
no.
Kanye just kind of like catapulted her into all the news and everything
Yeah,
for a
no.
while. So
It's just amazing. Every album's about a different ex.
Yep.
You know, what if she gets married? She's going to stop writing.
No,
Let's
I'm
she'll
start
write
writing
She
about
won't
it.
have anything to write about anymore.
Well, think about this. Think about this.
We-
The writers
songs
back
about
in
the
the day
Twitter
used to
feed,
write their own music with all these lyrics. Songs today, music today. Well, not even today. Maybe a couple of years down the road too. There's like one word in it, and you got beats in it, and it's not even like say Freddie Mercury, who wrote all his music, and he wrote everything, and now the music is written by 5 different people and one word, and it's something that
she's going to get married. To answer your
Sure.
question, Kingdom, she's going to get married. She's going to have some kids, and then she's going to write songs about her daughter's ex-boyfriend.
She's gonna-
So it's going to.
she's gonna
Mhm.
write songs, nursery rhymes.
Fedora, I wouldn't put her in the same category as Beyonce, but she's the closest to her.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't put her in the same category there. She's above.
I think Beyonce's a better performer
Well, Beyonce is a great dancer.
and a better singer.
You're better, And look, she married a man that actually is he doesn't have he is the business. You know what I'm saying? So he knows it's good. But that's what I'm trying to say. But look how many songs are written for her, like people who write songs for Beyonce. Compare all the artists today can't compare to the artists of back then, because back then you had one writer and the music.
They were writing their lyrics, but they were
Exactly.
stealing the music.
A lot of it's sampled music, or like everything is sampled now. If you
Well,
really think about it.
Whitney Houston didn't write one of her hits. She didn't write one song.
There was a Whitney Houston song that I forgot who
Milli
sang.
Vanilli didn't even sing their songs.
Exactly. Milli Vanilli. Hey,
But did they write their songs?
Milli Vanilli was ahead of their time, apparently.
Yeah.
Swift is better than LeBron. Get the fuck out of here,
Bro.
bro. You killed up here for that.
I could see her when she gets older, she gets married, has kids. She'll be singing nursery rhymes. She'll get all her music lyrics from Andrew Dice Clay.
boy.
she'll sell the use of her voice as AI, and they'll just keep pumping out hits using her voice.
Honestly, I could never picture her getting married.
Yeah, true.
She's got a lot of cats.
Yeah.
She's already an old cat lady.
She's gonna be
How
a
old is
crazy
she?
cat lady.
By the way,
Oh shit!
23.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's not very old at all.
No, she's in her 30s, right? She's close to 30.
She's
Yeah,
yeah,
I think she's younger than me, and I'm 36.
fact checker
36.
sticks.
She's 33 years old.
There you go.
There you go.
Not old.
How old is Beyonce?
Sticks, you're fast.
50.
Oh, Beyonce's not 50.
What did I say?
42.
I don't know if I know how to spell her name.
She's 42. I just looked it up. I beat you, Sticks. How you like
You know, she's been doing it since she was 16 when her first album hit #1 song.
Who?
Beyonce, 17 when Destiny Child came out. So she's been around a long time. That's pretty amazing for a female
Oh yeah.
artist.
I'm not taking anything away from Beyonce. I'm just saying they're not clearly money that they can make. They're not on the same playing field. And Taylor Swift is way ahead of that game.
Yeah. What'd you say? Yeah, 42. You said, right? Yeah.
Degrassi says 57% of the box office goes to Swifts and AMC theaters. 43% goes to the other theaters showing the film.
Yeah, we were
Huh.
surprised that my little rinky-dink theater here where I live is going to have it. So
I walked into Barnes and Nobles on Sunday, and those little golden books for the kids. They had a Taylor Swift golden book. I'm like,
Oh,
damn,
jeez.
Yeah.
Yep.
she's got a lot of
Yep.
stuff. Yeah.
my daughter got that.
She has a
You
comic
bought it for
book
yourself,
too.
Chris. Stop lying, man.
Yeah, I
Uh-oh.
apologize. I am lying. You're right.
Send it
CK
to,
says Josh
CBC.
equal Beyonce hater.
I'm not a
Damn you,
Beyonce
PK.
hater. I just deal in facts and money when it comes to stuff like this. And
What do you call
clearly,
Beyonce's
clearly
fan? Like,
one of them is making way more money than the other one.
Taylor's fans are called Swifties, right? What are Beyonce's? She has a fan.
Beehive.
The Beehive, yeah.
Beehive, yeah.
Beehive.
They're both like.
Yeah, because Beyonce is the queen bee.
She's the queen bee.
Yeah.
I
So
can't believe we talked this long about that.
Yeah.
it's time to move on from Taylor Swift finally. And next up,
You
we
sure?
have
Okay.
our favorite part of the show where we try and not to kill each other over people's picks. I think I made a boo-boo. But
What
let's
did
go
you
with
do?
it. I skipped a segment.
Oh boy.
Don't tell anyone.
Dun, dun, dun.
Timeless. Let's go. First up, we have Johnny Be Good, directed by Bud S. Smith, written by Steve Zacharias.
Zacharias.
Go, Johnny, go.
It stars Michael Hall, Robert Downey Jr., Paul Gleason, Steve James, Jennifer Tilly, and Uma Thurman. Released in
Released in
1998.
88.
Oh, 88?
Yeah,
Oops.
88.
Two mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm bad at 100 here.
Fired.
98.
So, who picked this fine movie?
Guilty right here. I did it. I decided to be, since it's my first show, I wanted to be a little cautious and not really. I was afraid some of my picks might not have aged well, so I wanted to kind of get a feel for what was going on. So I went with this one because this one I think aged okay. This, look at the stars in this thing. I mean, aside from Michael Hall, who did okay on his own, man, you got freaking Robert Downey Jr. You got Iron Man in this thing. You got Kill Bill back when she was pretty, and it's just
jeez.
Poison Ivy. Yeah, she played a lot of great characters.
this I could not watch this show enough, especially when I was younger, a teenager. I loved this show. I loved it. And if you've never heard the Iron or the Judas Priest cover of Chuck Berry's Johnny Be Good, you are missing out because it is awesome. So I love this. I mean,
I haven't seen
how does this segment work? Do I need to say what it's about?
No.
Okay.
You can if
I
you
love
want
this
to.
show.
If you have the script handy, you can read it.
Yeah. I mean, Michael Hall's kind of a blue chip quarterback coming out of high school, and he has to decide what college he wants to go to, and he's being courted by all these colleges, and he ends up making spoiler alert, he ends up making the sensible decision and going to a good college that focuses on education instead of all these big colleges that focus on partying and after being tempted. And Robert Downey Jr. is the best part. I mean, he was great from the very beginning of his acting career. He was hilarious in this movie.
So it's a fantasy movie.
He's
Wow, Sticks.
hater.
Coming in hot.
It was just all the coke.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
it's
this.
been
Like
years
I
since
said, I
I've
haven't
seen
seen
this.
this. I haven't seen.
You've never seen this movie, Sticks?
No, I've seen it, but not in years.
Oh.
I haven't seen this in years.
Oh, yeah.
I probably forgot about it till now. Thanks, Jedi.
Anyone want to
I'll
disagree
watch
with
it.
his pick?
I've never seen it.
No, I don't disagree with it. I think it's
Okay.
I think it's a good movie from what I
Maybe
remember.
maybe it's my age. I don't know. This was back during the
I think that-
when a lot of these movies were, you had your, I guess, kind of the time frame of Breakfast Club. I don't remember the exact dates of release of Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink. This
Yeah,
is
it's all
kind of
80s
in that
movies.
same genre of a film, I guess. I grew up watching those movies. I still have an affection, if you will, for these even the ones they make today, these teenage rom-coms or whatever. I'll still sit down and watch those things. It's a guilty pleasure. I'll watch them. I like these type of teenage learning life lessons type of movies.
Coming of age stories.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
Those teen comedies.
I'll give it a watch. I mean, the only reason I didn't see it is I've never heard of it. When this came out, I was a year old, so.
Jeez.
There you go.
If you again, I mean, I could not get enough of the Judas Priest cover of Johnny Be Good. This is just, it's awesome. It's one of the better. It's one of my favorite Judas Priest songs, actually.
Nice.
Pull it up, Bruce.
Yeah, right. Not after two of my buddies' channels got banned for a week for playing trailers and music videos.
Damn.
Or the whole movie.
Well,
That sucks.
it might have been the gory deaths they were showing, so who
Yeah, maybe.
knows?
Good
Johnny
pick,
Be
good
Good was. Shut up, AOA.
Yeah,
So-
Joe. John Hughes made some wicked great movies.
Oh yeah, John Hughes. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if this is the John Hughes movie, is it? Was it?
No, I
he
don't
did
think it's
Buddy
actually
Smith.
John Hughes.
No, yeah. I didn't think so.
Next up, we have
Oh.
Pineapple Express,
Oh.
directed by David Gordon Green, written by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. It stars Seth Rogen and James Franco, released in 2004.
So
Whose movie is this?
this was my pick. So I'm continuing with the stoner theme of movie picks. And this is a great movie. You got Seth Rogen, you got James Franco, you got Danny McBride, Bobby Lee is in this again, Bill Hader. But it's just a funny movie where Seth Rogen witnesses a murder and he smokes like this crazy strain of weed, so he's able to get traced. So him and his drug dealer James Franco go on the run, and it's madness. But yeah, Danny McBride. Enough said.
Yeah, I like this movie.
Yeah, I like this movie a lot. It was funny.
I saw it in the theaters.
I can relate to it. I'm not a stoner recently.
I like this movie.
I-
This is back when Seth Rogen. We were kind of still in the early stages of Seth Rogen
Yep.
celebrity,
Yeah.
I guess. So his comedy had not worn thin to where we were sick of it yet. So
Hmm.
yeah, this is a good movie. This is good Seth Rogen.
It is weed that has corrupted Josh to love Taylor Swift.
And the greatest part that I loved about this movie was how it portrays drug dealers, because they're all totally like that. Like if you go to their house and they just want to sit there and talk to you and like not let you leave. That's 100% real life. So
Uh, I could verify that fact.
yeah, real life.
Mm.
It's a great movie. Anybody disagree with
No,
Josh?
I only went to saw it
Right.
because I love Superbad so much. So I went and saw this movie in the theaters and
I wasn't,
thought it was funny.
yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this guy. Of course, I don't like this kind of.
Look at this guy. It's Mad Max. Leaving a like. Me and my wife are watching Dial of Destiny. Have a good show. Max's channel will be back up and running Monday.
Was he a band?
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, his channel was
You
banned
gotta-
for
Got his hand
banned
slapped.
for a week, and no more. He can't have any infractions up until November 30th.
Where else? What?
That's what happens
his
when you let
birthday away.
people borrow your channel. Fedora, Josh wishes he
Oh,
was the
yeah.
merch guy on the Swift tour.
Hell yeah, I'd be flipping all that shit.
But it's also one of the last films. I guess with Seth Rogen and James Franco, they're not talking anymore, or something like that, because of some stuff.
That's true. This was close to the end of their.
Yeah, they did.
He did that North Korea movie.
Yeah.
Dictator.
Oh,
Or
that was
called The
funny.
Dictator?
Yeah, they had like Dictator, and this is the end, I think, after this, and then that was pretty
Yeah.
much it.
I love that movie too. That movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I haven't seen. I might.
Cut-
That's
cut.
one I haven't checked out.
Sticks equals stick in the mud. How dare he not like Pineapple Express? Wow.
Sorry.
It's some people aren't into like the stupid humor comedy stuff.
Wait till you see Styx's pick, and then you'll understand.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
The judgment is coming.
Uh-oh. I don't even remember what I picked. That's how long I picked.
Well, a great pick. Next up, we have Rocky Horror Picture Show, directed by Jim Sharman, written by Richard O'Brien. It stars Tim Curry, Susan Sarandon, Barry Bostwick, released in 1975.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
This was a great classic, cult classic.
Is this your pick, Dom?
It's my pick.
The heroin movie.
You know, it also kind of it picks. You could. It's okay to be different. Tim Curry being a trans, vestite, in his one of his best roles that he actually played in this movie, and the singing and all stuff like that. Such a great, weird movie.
Wasn't he a vampire? Wasn't he like a trans vampire?
He was just a he played like both parts of the spectrum, and like now this had a very young Susan Sarandon, which
Spectrum.
he's very hot back in there. She's still hot now, but
I'll see you. Damn
Oh,
it,
you
Janet.
said Tim Curry's still hot? What?
no, I
Did I miss something?
No,
Wait,
I
Mike.
said Susan Sarandon.
Hotter than Susan Sarandon.
What?
No, who said that? Anyway,
Jedi, what are you doing over there? Get off my lawn. Come on.
I don't know what's going on there. Nah, so this movie definitely is a musical. It's a sci-fi comedy horror type of musical.
Yeah.
Meatloaf, a very young Meatloaf, was in this movie too as well.
Yep.
So
So
kind
some of the music too.
So the music is really iconic in this. The opening scene with the big lips and singing, his double feature.
I'm just a sweet
Beth Gordon.
transvestite from
Transsexual, Transylvania.
Great.
Yep. Tim Curry. This was an iconic role for Tim Curry.
I've never seen this movie.
You never seen it?
What?
Really?
Even
No.
I've seen
Wow.
this movie.
I haven't
I've
either.
I've seen at least
I told-
once.
I like this.
I
one.
told the story
Wow.
before we came on the air. The only time I've seen this movie is I used to go to a base club in San Diego Navy base, and they would have this movie playing. You couldn't hear the dialogue but they would just have it up on the big screen TVs while they were playing their music or disco or and that's the only time I've ever seen any of this movie.
Wow.
Base
Really?
club.
You have the time warp. You have there's a light over at the Frankenstein place.
Do you go see this and throw food? Do you go to the theaters?
No,
what
I
they
never
do?
saw
this.
Throw-
Yep.
You
know
throw
what?
you throw like hot dogs at each other or some bullshit like
There's
that.
a theater that's like 30 minutes away from me, and they show this film every year on the release date, and they do that. Like everyone dresses up, and you go there and you throw it's crazy.
Let's do the time warp again.
Degrassi, I was 6, maybe 7 when my mom took me to my first Rocky Horror Picture Show midnight show.
Wow, this movie is not for 6-year-olds. I can tell you that. It wasn't for kids. I seen this later on. I seen it
Progressive mother there.
like maybe 5 years after this movie was out.
I was watching like horror films at like 5 or 6. Look how I turned out.
I don't know, man. The YouTube
I-
channel got corrupt.
I think
think
by
so.
today's standard, this is mild.
Oh,
Well,
100%.
It is.
So I
but it
think-
had a lot of sexual innuendos in this movie. A lot of.
Well, yeah,
different,
A lot
You
of
can
that
see
goes
that
over
on
kids' heads.
TikTok.
yeah, I know.
A lot of that goes over the
But
kids' head, and
for
a
this
lot of times,
movie-
even like Disney movies, they put that stuff in for adults.
Excuse me.
I remember this movie, the ending. It was kind of funny with aliens, and it was like, what? I'm scratching my head. I'm like,
Thanks for ruining the ending for me.
yo,
Yeah,
Jesus, the
wow.
movie's out for
Spoiler
50
alert.
years.
Wow.
I'm
damn.
sorry. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
1975.
Dom
man.
spoiler fed. Wow.
Almost 50 years later.
This is a timeless classic, and to this day, like I said,
Yeah.
Josh was saying that they do have in the Village in New York City, they have shows for this that they have, and everybody dresses up and goes and watches it on the screen and acts it in front, which is really cool. And
Yep.
I have never gone to one of those, but maybe I'm too
You
old for that.
should. You should.
I'm too old for that.
You should dress up. Come
Nah.
on,
It's a
Dom.
blast.
Not too old. You're
No,
never
but the
too
music in this was very iconic. I like the music. I like, it's just, it's a very strange flick. And if you are stoned watching this flick, you can enjoy it much better.
A lot of the songs are about
guess.
heroin use, though.
Especially the first the opening song with when they were singing because
I didn't know that it was about heroin.
A lot of it,
Wow.
That's what people used to tell me about the Pink Floyd, the Wall movie or whatever. You got to be stoned to watch it. You're not going to understand it. And I was like, all right, well, I guess that explains why I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, so this is this will never die out. This movie.
You're right. There's,
Yeah,
I don't
such
think
a,
they'll get-
agree.
there's such a cult following that
Yeah.
this will never die out.
And I don't
Yep.
think they'll cancel culture will take this away either because it actually fits basically what's
no.
going on in the world today. So
Joe wants to see you cosplay for Baltimore.
that's another story in its own. It's,
Mhm.
Dom in
Well,
high
the truth
heels.
is, if you
Oh,
actually
truth.
watch the movie and read the credits, you'll see Dom's name.
no, and you'll get that thing because at this moment he knew he fucked up.
You know, you're gonna end up as a meme on the tax show. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Wave Seeker is a big meme on the Star Wars show.
Oh, nice.
Grand Hamill Thrawn.
But don't you get to see Sarandon's boobies in this thing?
You see it? She gets
I don't know what kind of show you're running here, Kingdom, so I apologize. But don't you get to see her boobies in the show?
Lines were crossed before we even started the show.
No,
Come
she
on.
gets felt up. She gets felt up by the creation that he creates like a man, like a Frankenstein. Correct? And the song is "Touch Me, Touch Me." The song she sings.
That does sound like it's crossing the line, Dom. I think you're right.
Hey, no, but it's iconic. Damn it, Janet,
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah.
We all agree. Rocky Horror Picture Show is timeless, iconic. It will
Yes.
never die as long as there's transvestites out there.
For the two
Next
of us-
up, we have I
agree.
segue to the next one. Pitch Black, directed by David Twohy, written by Ken and Jim Wheat. It stars Vin Diesel, Radha Michelle, Cole Hauser, and Keith David. Released in 2000. Wow, it's 23 years already. Jeez.
Yep. Jeez.
Who picked this fine movie?
Yeah.
This was my pick. Yeah, I love this movie. Classic movie, early Vin Diesel. Great action, great horror, kind of sci-fi.
Riddick.
And it spawned the Riddick trilogy, the Chronicles of Riddick, and the third movie Riddick, which were all amazing. Yeah, this is just a great movie. Has anybody else seen this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the
I've seen
Oh
aliens.
it.
yeah.
I love what the aliens look
I
like.
have the
3D
steelbook of
aliens.
this.
Yeah.
This-
Oh, you have a steelbook of this?
Yeah, I believe so. Somewhere.
Nice. Yeah, no, this movie's great.
I was
Yeah.
I love how
and-
it's filmed. Everything's like really bright. Like
Vin
the whole is
Diesel
like
was awesome in this.
overexposed.
He
Yeah,
was
he
awesome as a stalker, like a bad guy. I like him as a bad guy, but then they made him more of a hero.
Like
In,
an anti-hero. Yeah.
Yeah, I was with you 100% until you said all of the trilogy was great, and then you lost me because I thought I had really high hopes for this universe after seeing Pitch Black because I love Pitch Black. I think it's a great movie, and then the other movies I thought were not good at all. Personally,
AOA.
It went kind of from horror action to almost straight sci-fi, or
Yeah.
straight almost sci-fi fantasy. But I love it. And they're actually apparently there's a fourth movie that's been written,
Yeah, he's
but
working on
still
it.
hasn't been made.
Black meets Fast and Furious universe.
Oh no, no.
They were all they all became family at the end. Yeah.
They're doing
this movie
Triple
meets
X.
my criteria. I have a criteria if I'm like channel surfing and I come across a movie and I sit there and watch. As soon as I see it, I'll sit there and watch the entire movie. That's Pitch
Mhm.
Black. So yeah, it meets my criteria as being a really, really good movie in that sense. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I've probably seen this movie like 10 times. Every time it's on, I watch it. It's like it just it got me that when they found out the character was for female.
Female,
He was like, yeah, she got her period. She's bleeding.
oh yeah, exactly.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
What?
This is such a great movie. Too bad they didn't keep up with the horror aspects of it.
Yeah,
That would have
yeah,
been
I
awesome.
agree.
So we all agree Pitch Black is timeless. Early Vin Diesel. The movie was good because Vin Diesel did not talk that much. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're
Next
not
up. Next up, we have Scary Movie 2. Directed by Keenan Ivory Wayans, written by Sean and Marlon Wayans. It stars Anna Faris, Regina Hall, Sean Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Tim Curry, Tori Spelling, Chris Elliott, Chris Masterson, Kathleen Robinson, David Cross, and James Woods. Released in 2001. And of course, this is my pick because I'm over the top. Always.
Let me ask you something. Was this the one with Kobe and Dr. Phil? I mean, with Shaq and Dr.
Jack
Phil?
and Dr. Phil.
No.
You go,
I think
shall
that
we
was
play a game? Kobe? When Shaq and Kobe had problems back in the day?
Was it?
Was it part 1, part 2, or part 3? It was one of the
It might have been 3.
3. Okay.
You know, this movie just had like so many great actors and comedians.
Mhm.
You know, from
Yeah.
the first scene when the little girl comes and starts peeing while they're singing, watch yourself, watch what you're working with. It was she just starts peeing. And she grabs her by the head and goes, bad, bad, bad. And then what was it? Father, may I touch you or something? Father, may I? James
Is this the
Woods.
one with the butler with the messed up hand?
Yeah,
I kind of suffer from
yeah,
the
that was
same
Chris
thing,
Elliott.
Dom.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up. I get a lot of the humor mixed up between the movies because I can't keep them straight.
Yeah, with
So this is the one with the hand. Okay. Yeah.
him and the guy in the wheelchair where they're
Yeah.
going back and
Oh, that was,
Making
he's
the
like, I'm just
potatoes for
gonna
this
walk away.
forward. No, this was a great movie. This was like during that time frame, I think, when you had like not another teen movie. Like
Yeah.
these are the movies. Like
I love these
I
movies.
was in middle school when this came out.
Yeah.
So this was like
Jeez.
middle school, high school era for me. So this
Mhm.
was like these were the good days.
You know, and his act with the turkey. Oh my god. I didn't want to
Yeah.
eat turkey after that. I didn't want to hear giblets or stuffing.
Giblets.
I like when Anna Faris is like this. Oh, come here, cute kitty. And the cat takes a knife.
She's like, what you do? What she did, she pooped in the cat's litter box.
Yeah.
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 Is this the one with the pubes, or is that the first one?
Wait, was that the first one? No, it's this one when Tori Spelling takes down her underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that this one?
When did the Wayne brothers stop making these? Was it 2
This
or
one.
3? Because this was their last one.
yeah, this is the last one, and this is the last funny one.
Oh.
They weren't in
Wasn't the
3, were they?
last Scary. I thought there was like 4 of these.
Yeah, but they didn't star in it.
Oh no, yeah.
No.
There was one
was-
that had Charlie Sheen and
Yeah, I think that was the
there. And,
Lindsay
Fourth
Lohan
one.
when yeah.
yeah.
Those
I
are
actually
okay.
kind of liked the one with Charlie Sheen too, with the
So did
aliens
I.
and the,
Yeah.
the signs, the parody of signs.
And
Yeah,
the-
it was
the
A-
8 Mile.
Aliens. Yeah, 8
Yeah.
Mile. It had
I
Michael
actually kind of
Jackson
like that
in
one
it.
too, but
This was just
this
hilarious.
is how we say hello.
So,
This is
you
how
know,
we pee.
I can watch this over and over, and it never gets old for me.
Yeah,
No,
I
these were
agree.
good. These were. I think
These are
these
good.
were. These are timeless. I would agree. These are timeless. These had some really good parody spoofs from horror flicks.
Yeah, these were good stoner movies back in the day.
Everything's a stoner movie when you're stoned.
Yeah. Well, this was like some of these movies. I feel like you kind of have to be a little fucked up to get through because they're not all the greatest.
When the tree rolls shorty and started smoking. him.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
he was like, take it to the head, take it to the head. It's a great movie. Next up, we have
Any
The
guesses?
Adventures
Guesses?
of Buckaroo Banzai Across the
Cover
Eighth
did you pick?
Dimension. Directed by W.D. Richard and written by Earl McRaunch. It stars Peter Weller in the title role with Ellen Barkin, John Lithgow, Jeff Goldblum, and Christopher Lloyd. Released in
great.
1984. I will say this was one of my father's favorite movies to watch.
Yeah. Sure was. This is a great little sci-fi movie from the 80s that gets overlooked. I think this is timeless because of the fact that it was so different from some of the stuff that we were getting at the time, like Star Wars and Aliens and all that. So it gets a good mention from me because of that. Now, yeah, you got Peter Weller. You got some really good names in here: Lithgow, Barkin, Goldblum, Christopher Lloyd. Then a lot of character actors in here that you'll notice throughout the 80s, including Clancy Brown. Now, Carl Lumley, who was Mantis, and then he was in Alias, and then he was he played the older Black Captain America in Winter Soldier, or
Oh, wow.
Falcon Winter Soldier. Falcon Winter Soldier.
not Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Isaac Bradley.
Yeah.
Isaiah
Yeah.
Bradley, I'm sorry.
Vincent Chevalier, who was like a comedian back in the day. He was in Ghost. He was in a whole bunch of other character bit spots in movies. Jonathan Banks, who just passed away not too recently. He was in for the most that he was known for was Walter White. What is it? The Walter White show. Breaking Bad. Yeah, he was
Breaking Bad.
he was that security guard at the federal building or whatever. Yeah, he in Better Call Saul is that, and then he's like a hitman or
Trout.
something.
Yeah, Trout. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his Trout? I forget his name. Yeah.
So
No
There's a lot
matter
of
where you
great-
go, there you are.
That's it.
that's right.
It's kind of like Earth Girls Are Easy.
So if you haven't seen this, I mean, give it a try. These 80 sci-fi stuff. I mean, they're not all for everyone, but I think you might like this one if you give it a try.
Sticks, I think you inspired me for my next week's pick.
Yep.
Ooh,
Early 80s
I don't know
sci-fi.
if I don't know if I've ever seen this, to be honest with you. Maybe I haven't, but when I see the title, I automatically think, maybe I'm completely wrong, that it's kind of in the same genre vein as Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or something. Is it kind of in that same like that? Because if so, I hate to say it, I'm not a fan of that movie. I hate it.
because Hitchhikers is more comedy. This isn't really a comedy. So
Yeah, Peter Weller playing a guitar on the cover.
yeah, well, I don't know what this is from. That's not the
That's not the
that's not
original.
it's not the original poster. So I don't know if this is like a fan made poster or if it's like one of those newer release DVD posters.
You can't argue with the
I believe
cast.
it was a new release DVD
Yeah.
cover.
I mean, the cast
Cast is
even
all-star.
then in '84 was a great cast because Christopher Lloyd is what like a year away from Back to the Future, and for '85. And then I mean, he was in Taxi as Jim.
Krakowski or whatever.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's right.
something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was a big name even back then.
Jim taking the driver's exam is hilarious comedy in Taxi.
Taxi is such a
Funny.
great. It's
That
such a
is
great
such
show.
a good scene.
So, yep, that's my pick for the week.
Great pick.
Any discussion?
No, I totally agree.
If I can find it streaming, I will give it a look. I promise.
What are the panel's thoughts on The Hidden from 1987?
I don't even know what that
It's not
is.
ringing a bell for me.
It's, I believe, was it the one with the boy and enhanced creature that tracked him? I'm not sure.
Googling it.
Googling.
Yeah, I'm not sure. American.
Yeah.
While you're doing that and discussion.
No, even the Google's not ringing a bell for me either. Not really. I must not have seen it.
Yeah, this does not look
Hey, Jedi,
It's
can you do
sci-fi.
me
It's
a
a sci-fi.
favor and let the guys know, the audience know, what show you're on Fridays and what you guys talk about while I reset some things?
Well, me and Domtober.
Mhm.
Whoa. Me, a Domtober, and Sick Boy are on the GOML, or otherwise known as Get Off My Lawn show on Renovision, Fridays at 9 Eastern p.m. And it's a show where we just kind of, a lot similar to this show. We just get on there and talk about news. We play some games. We track some comics and show off some pre-order toys and just have a good time. It's kind of like just hanging out at your barbershop, talking about our comic book store, talking pop culture. Have a really good time. Bunch of old guys making fun of stuff. And
Very true.
yeah,
we had a
and
great show last week.
this Friday we're going to have I almost hesitate to call him a guest because hopefully he's going to become a permanent old guy on the show. I will not name most everybody maybe knows who it is, but I will keep it a secret just for those that don't. But he's
The suspense
going to be fun having
continues.
him on the panel too. So,
Nice.
and that's it. We have just the Friday Renovision show.
Nice.
Keep
Next up,
Yeah.
we have
Whoa.
Jedi again. Be kind, rewind. This is where I go over sales of VHS tapes for the week. Some that caught my eye, some that are rare, some that are too damn high. First up, we have Halloween VHS 1981 release, graded 9.4, mint media watermarks, sold for $4,200 with 17 bids at auction.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I don't understand VHS collecting, so
it's a thing.
I know it's a
I-
thing.
I-
I just don't understand it because it's like, even in that case, like the actual tape can degrade, and so like I mean, you're paying $4,200 to have a mint VHS box. That's really what you're paying for.
And you won't watch the movie at all. You can't watch it. Well,
Hey, I love Halloween. My
Oh,
favorite
it's just like
all-time
comics.
horror
You
movie.
can't read them once they
I know.
graded.
Well, yeah, but my comic's not going to disintegrate inside of a CGC case. Like a VHS
Remember
tape
when-
will still degrade over time. It's not something that lasts forever.
Remember when VHS first came out, for those of us that do, and in order to rent them, you actually had to buy one and then you would just kind of trade it in, but you actually had to buy a VHS tape. It's not like, Blockbuster and all that. But they came in these kind of like the
Picture.
Disney ones. They additionally came in those big, I don't want to say heavy duty, but clamshell type cases.
Mhm.
Now those I can see maybe collecting because those were nice, bulky, almost book-like. But yeah, I'm kind of in the same thing. Just these cardboard boxes, which is really, I'm intrigued by it because you're seeing people grade more and more stuff all the time. Seems like everything is getting graded. And if VHF grading ever gets popular enough, I'm interested to know if Beckett is going to absorb a VHS grading. I guess every time something gets popular enough, Beckett or one of these larger companies kind of absorb it and
Right.
start doing it.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I think
it's
CGC's
cool.
already doing it.
CGC's already grading VHS.
Yeah,
I think so.
they are.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Looking
I-
your attics, garage sales.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to getting something graded. Like I wouldn't mind getting like one of my Doctor Who graded. Just to if it's something I really like, or Star Wars, or I'm not going to get anything random just because I think it's a big sale or something. Like I wouldn't get this. This is not my.
Will they grade stuff that's already been opened? Does it have to be sealed? Like, will they grade just the cassette without the box, or does it have to be in the box? I don't know. So many questions for this. I don't
They'll
know.
grade
I will-
anything you send them.
Yeah,
Just-
they will.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably. I've only got like
Hey,
the
they
first
grade.
half of the roll here. We grade that.
Well, come on, they grade a page,
I got an empty case.
a cover.
I mean, they grade
Yeah.
open toys, they grade loose toys and everything else. So hey, why not grade
They grade
I mean,
a
Marvel
cassette that hasn't
band
been
stamps.
rewound?
Yeah, I mean, if
Yep.
they were smart, they would just grade boxes too, since essentially that's really, like I said, that's
Mhm.
really what you're paying for.
Yeah.
Well, AOA says it's alive until you crack the cage. Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah. Schrodinger's
Schrodinger.
Schrodinger. It's true.
Next up, we have the Horror Grail, Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, VGA Gold, sold for $4,050 at 17 bids. 8.5, 8.5, 8.0.
Sweet.
Well, I know it's a the horror classics.
Mhm.
What's driving the prices now for Child's Play is because of series on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
They have the third season.
Well, horror's always hot. Horror's gonna always be hot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
I hate Child's Play. Child's Play gives me the creeps. That's one horror movie I can't get behind. It's creepy.
Do you think that them turning it into a pretty much comedy horror killed the series?
Well, actually, it is comedy horror. Chucky was.
It was always comedy horror,
Not
wasn't
the
it?
first one.
Yeah.
Well,
first
Chucky was
two.
always a comedian.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped watching after the original ones just because it got way too cheesy.
Yeah,
Which one was the one where he's at the
Meg Tilly,
Oh,
The
The
Chucky
Bride of Chucky.
Brian
Oh,
Chucky.
yeah, yeah.
which one was the one where he's at the military academy? Is that the first or second one?
Second one?
Second one.
I want to say
second
the second one.
Yeah, because he was older.
Okay.
The kid was older and he came back, right?
Okay, yeah. I think that's the only. I don't think I've ever seen the first one. I probably did, but I know I've seen the second one.
But it's just amazing how much these videos are, man.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, and that one still got the price tag on it too, which I like that personally. I like when it
Oh, it
adds
does.
it adds character.
Mhm.
I think I like it when they have the
What
price
is that?
tag.
18 something.
1995.
1995.
Oh, jeez.
And then the barcode one says 18 something.
Yeah, okay. That's all I was looking at.
1896.
Chucky was
Yeah, there
2
are-
feet,
I mean-
20 pounds.
Oh.
So 20 pounds never a threat to me. Until he stabs you in your chins.
He's sneaky, man. He'll cut your Achilles, and then you're then what you go do?
Right.
That creepy little bastard. I
And
don't
he'll
like
get you
him.
in the neck.
You know,
But
it's-
horror. I mean, there are some horror collectors. I mean, they spend money too. There are a lot of.
Yeah.
They collect probably on the scale of sci-fi, if not even, or horror collectors are big collectors. They
Yep.
spend money.
The most expensive horror VHS that I own is I found the Evil Dead. There's like a Bursar or whatever they call it, a preview copy that was only 17,000 of them were made
Oh,
for
nice.
previews.
wow,
I found one of those at a garage sale once.
that's
It's
pretty
wild.
awesome.
That's dope.
All right.
Yeah, BK.
BK says Pete for Chucky to stand still high to high.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
BK going after Pete now, man. BK has gotten bored with going after me and Marco, and he's going after Pete now. We're too easy.
He was going after Lopez for a long time, too.
Oh yeah, well, who doesn't go after Lopez, man?
Oh, jeez. Next up, we have the Goonies VHS, a wraparound Watermark's first print slip, no UPC, IGS graded 9. Sold for $4,050 after 75 bids.
Nice.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Neat.
It's supposed to be coming back to the theaters
Is
too.
this-
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only copy you'll see this this image on. Otherwise, they had it on like the Japanese Laserdisc and then the American Laserdisc. But all the other subsequent copies had different art on it.
Oh, wow.
So that's interesting if you read the box. So they're grading the box and they give it a 9, but they also grade the seal and gave that an 8.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Okay, this is a different company though, right? This is IGS.
Yeah, this is
IGS.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was saying before the show, it still amazes me that people have sealed copies of these movies just laying around.
I wonder if there's warehouse finds of these things. I was thinking
Yeah,
when you
I'm
mentioned that earlier,
sure.
I was wondering that too. If there's actually warehouses out there where people stumble across crates of this stuff.
I'm sure.
Speaking of sealed, wait, where is it? I found this in my friend's attic.
What are you doing in your friend's attic?
I have one of those.
Nice.
Oh, it's
I don't know
sealed.
if
Yeah.
I don't think I have Hunchback. What have I got?
Is it got
Is
the
that the
black
original?
label on it? Isn't there something with Disney or it's Disney Black Label or something? I don't know. Maybe I
no
watched too
idea.
much bullshit on IG.
I heard
don't
that
know.
came out a little while ago, and I don't know if that's even true, but some
Yeah,
people say it's true. The black diamond.
Black
Mm.
Diamond. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know which ones have I got here. I'll show you one thing. Since you brought up Disney.
Wait, sticks.
So your buddy just let you crawl around his attic?
No, I was helping him clean his attic. That's like every
Crawl
Disney
around.
movie on VHS up there. And
So
I
I've
just
got a
grabbed a few
sealed
to show. Ooh,
Pocahontas
nice.
2. I got a sealed Pooh's Great
Ooh.
Adventure here. Grand Adventure. Sealed Jungle Book. 30th anniversary edition.
Nice.
And one of my favorite movies, The Black Cauldron, sealed.
Oh, that movie's wild.
That
Do you have an
movie-
example of the Black Diamond we were talking about? Do you have any of that?
Let's see if this one hit. No, these ones don't have these are later edition. I don't have another.
But I remember after that came out, you're right. That came out as, hey, look for the Black Diamond, and then I did a I did an eBay search for it, and I was like, these prices aren't like any higher than the others.
Yeah, no, it was just a. So on the bottom or the top,
Mm-hmm.
Disney would be in like this black diamond,
Oh,
and that was it. It's just it's kind of a first printing type of thing, I guess you could
okay.
say.
Nice.
Or first pressing.
Yeah.
However you want to, however you want to say it for videos, but yeah, that's I picked those up not too long ago.
Hey, Retro Nerd Girl. I'm so glad to catch this live. She has a great channel, guys. She talks movies, everything nerd. So give her a follow.
That's your nerd girl.
Maybe I'll finally get you on the channel as a guest. That'll be nice. Next up. Oh, what's this?
Well,
Is
first
that
print.
them?
It looks like the Black Diamond, yeah.
Is that the black that you're talking about? The Black Diamonds?
Oh, nice.
I think
There you
so.
go. Yeah.
Well,
It says the classics on it.
Oh, wow.
nice.
Sweet. Next up, we have Sale Pokemon VHS 8 movie lot sold for $12.50.
Buy that.
It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Showtime, Hang 10
What's the yellow
Pikachu,
ones?
the final badge, the Poke Corral, Into the Arena,
Pokemon.
round 1, Friends and Rivals, Our Hero Meowth.
Meow.
Meow. That's right.
I wonder if this is, was there a low print run on VHS? Because you think Pokemon would be in the DVD era.
No,
Is this
Pokemon
just
came out in
maybe
the-
these are kind of rare
90.
because of the lower print run. for
Pokemon
VHS?
came out in 90,
97, 96.
yeah,
96,
somewhere mid to
95.
late
Right.
90s.
Right, like maybe 5 years before the end of VHS,
Could be.
and then
Let's see.
VHS ended in 2001. I think it was the last VHS.
Okay.
1996, maybe. Wait, that's the Game Boy.
2006 was the final VHS.
2006.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, and these ones aren't even like the first episode. These are like the second half of the first season.
Cross collector appeal, VHS and Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Pokemon. It's huge.
Yeah, people will buy Pokemon everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's because people like me grew up with this stuff, and now we have money
Right.
True.
to spend on stupid
Right.
shit. So
I agree with that.
Dom, let me ask you a question. What are you expecting for tomorrow's episode of Ahsoka?
Tomorrow,
Braun.
well, I'm expecting. Well, not Thrawn. The fight between Balin and Ahsoka that he talks about Anakin, which I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Right.
I'm looking forward to seeing the reveal of Morak. Morak. Hopefully he whoever he turns out to be. I'm not gonna hate the series if it doesn't turn out who it is. I will if it. Let's put it this way: if it turns out being Baron Naffi, they all talked about that in the beginning because she did have a history with Ahsoka back in the Clone Wars.
That's a strong possibility,
Well,
actually.
Well, the whole thing is that it's a man. I can tell you what, they could be covering up. It could be a woman. I don't know, but
Well, the only thing that leads me to believe that it is a man is when they did the Hasbro Pulse event, they kept referring to him as a he or him.
Well, Balin did that too. Balin said he. So that's what I'm trying to say. But this day and age, the words, the pronouns and stuff like that, we don't know.
But Star Wars was a long time ago. So.
Yeah.
In a far, far away place.
Yeah. So hopefully it's somebody we could be excited about that we least expected, and it's not Kanan or Zombie, it's not Ezra, it's not anybody, and just a great, hopefully we get to see Thrawn for the first time.
It's Jar Jar.
Oh, man.
No.
Misa, Mara.
Jar Jar would have already cut his own head off with that lightsaber.
True. All right, next segment we're gonna move into. Brian, take it away if you can.
We got FOC.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, FOC for today, 9/4. So first up, I put the Void Rivals number 4, the 125 spoiler incentive. Mainly because I don't know if it's going to spoil G.I. Joe or some other part of that shared universe. So it'll be interesting to see what's actually on the cover.
I'm excited about that. Void Rivals, that whole Energon universe. I'm looking forward to all those 9 million covers when Transformers come out because a bunch of them just popped up now for pre-order. So we'll see.
Yeah, the first 2 issues were pretty good. I haven't read 3 yet. I don't
Yeah, they were. I'm excited. So
yeah, and then I put the Saturday Morning Adventures Turtles Halloween special, the Dia de los
Yeah,
Muertos or whatever special.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's
cover
dope.
D. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet
Yeah, I
cover.
like that one. I don't buy Turtles at all, but I like that cover enough that I might actually pick that one up. That sugar skull kind of art.
Who's to say this cover's not going to be made again as a Virgin cover? Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Well,
it wasn't an incentive, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's going to be 4 of them because they're doing one for each.
IDW
turtle.
doesn't do a lot of those though, does it? Does
incentives.
IDW do a lot of incentive stuff?
Oh yeah, like everything has. Yeah, with IDW. Yeah, so I like that cover. I thought it was cool. And then Immortal X-Men 16. There's really nothing special about this book. I thought it was just great Mark Brooks art
Oh, cool.
with Apocalypse. That was pretty sick. I don't know. You guys like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's got the Phoenix Force in the background.
I think so.
Nice cover.
Or a dragon.
Something. What else? We got the Art Adams 125, Emma Frost. And then the Sensational She-Hulk #1 Adam Hughes foil variant. I thought this was pretty cool. It's an open order Adam Hughes. It wasn't an incentive, but so there's going to be a ton of these out there. But the foil was pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then there
curious
was-
to see how they do the foil on that. Like if it's just going to be the water.
The water,
or...
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Somebody said foils?
Foils,
Yeah.
yeah. Adam Hughes foil.
I know.
That's pretty cool.
Does that get you excited?
Of course it does. Because I know at New York Comic Con there will be a virgin foil of that.
Yep. And then there's the Lyrics Virgin 150 incentive.
Love that
I like
cover.
this cover. It's a cute cover. I like how she's punching the screen or whatever. I don't know.
It's $7.99 on the Hughes book.
Breaking the fourth wall. Is it? Yeah, it's an expensive book. And then there's the 1/100 Adi Granov incentive.
Nice.
That's the version. There was a trade also. And then the Scotty Young variant has the breaking the fourth wall joke.
Huh.
Because every She-Hulk series has one.
Huh. HR is here. I ordered it even though it's a foil because it's Hughes.
Yep.
Hey, Pete.
Yep. And then the I really like this Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 112, the 175.
Agent Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Incentive.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very Art Jeremy, but I liked it.
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
And okay, so Marvel's doing a new Champions variant series, where I guess because Spider Boy was such a big hit, they're doing sidekicks for all these
What?
characters. So
Yeah.
so these
Ah,
I don't know if these are characters that are going to be in the comics eventually,
mm-hmm.
but this is technically their first appearance, first cover. So you have whoever this chick is from Black Panther #5, this kid from Doctor Strange 8, and then there's a boy thing or something, boy punk thing from Fantastic Four #12.
Punk thing, or
Wow.
Punk thing, yeah.
It's
are these all new characters? Or are these existing?
Yeah, they're all
sidekicks?
they're all new characters that have never been in the comics. So
Hmm.
it could just be for covers. They might not ever even do anything with these guys, but definitely
Interesting.
gonna keep an eye on them. There's more. There's She-Hulk #1 has one, Mirka Andolfo.
Hmm.
And then Peach Momoko did one for X-Men 27. So
That's
these are all
probably
new
like-
sidekick characters.
Supposed to be like a baby Emma Frost.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they might
like
not
these
ever do
covers.
anything with these characters, but I'm definitely picking up a couple of each one just to have them, just in case.
Why can't they
Right.
just build out Strange Academy? That's the same thing I said about Young Avengers.
Yep. And then we have Gods #1.
Oof.
I'm looking forward to this basically because it's Hickman, and that's really the only reason why. Hickman always takes whatever and he flips it upside down, so it'll be interesting to see what he does with this. And there's new characters. First appearance of Eiko Maki, which is on these two covers by Agent Carey. There's the 150 version incentive, and there's the 1/100 Manhattanini version incentive. And then there's a Peach Momoko, and it's got a young cover also. So, if anything, this should be a good read.
I like that, Scotty.
Yeah.
I thought that was Lando on there for a second.
It does. Yeah, it does look like Linda. And what else? Ghost Rider Annual #1. I just put this on here because it looked interesting. It's Ghost Rider teams up with Elsa Bloodstone to, I guess, fight the Hood.
No.
Which I love the Hood. I think the Hood's one of the most underrated villains in Marvel.
You know that the Hood was supposed to be in the Riri Williams, the TV show.
Ironheart
Oh, really?
series.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the main villain.
Yeah,
So-
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope they use him more in the comics too. So he's a really cool
Yep.
character. The Greg Land cover is actually pretty cool. I'm not much of a fan of Greg Land, but I love that.
I like Great Landward. That's a cool cover.
What else? Here's Star Wars High Republic Shadow of Starlight #1.
Yep.
This is supposed to bridge the gap between Phase 1 and 3 of the High Republic.
That 1/100.
fall of-
Try to get it for cheap.
Get the
Yeah.
trade dress.
Yeah. Waze Freak always tells me, "You're not getting this, Dom. Don't get it. Don't get it."
Well, I think if you hold out and don't let FOMO get you on that 1/100, you can get it for probably $40 eventually.
That's gonna be a hard 9.8 if you really think about it.
Well, maybe so, but I'm just
It's
saying,
small.
I don't know. I'm just speaking from my taste. I'm sick to death of these lightsaber in the air covers. I hate them.
I like the 125.
Yeah, that one's good too.
The Yoda on the cover.
And then there's Space Usagi Yokai Hunter. It's just a one shot. I like Usagi
Ooh.
Yojimbo, so I always throw these on my list. Nice Stan Sakai cover. I like this cover B by Agnes Garbowska, but I really love this 1 in 10 Peach Momoko.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good cover. She does Usagi so good.
Yeah, definitely. I love that. So that should be fun. It's got some new Space Usagi stories. And then this one, this is an indie that's coming out. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it looks like it could be fun. Howie the Hellhound, basically a hellhound escapes or falls out of hell, and this girl takes him in as her pet. And Satan and the forces of hell are, I guess, mad that he's out, and they're coming for him to take him back.
Huh.
I think it was a 5-part series. Two covers, cover A and B. These were the only covers on FOC. And then there's, if you're interested, there's on scoutcomics.com, their web store. There's another exclusive cover over here that's only limited to 150. So
I like that one.
not that
Nice.
we're getting paid to promote or anything, but
I think I want to pick up that cover B. I like that cover B. And
Yeah.
and the limited to 150.
Yeah.
yeah, it looked like a fun read, if anything. So we'll see what happens. And I think that was it.
Cool. Yeah.
see you
Like,
next week.
sub, and share if you haven't already. So, do you
Yes,
guys have anything else you want to talk about?
For me, starting tomorrow, I'll be posting on my IG and a few other of my social medias. I'm doing the Faces of Horror contest,
Mhm.
where you can, if you get enough votes, you can be in a horror scene with Jason or what's his name? Kane Hodder. So I'll be posting that, and hopefully, maybe some of you will take a time and give me a vote.
I got it bookmarked already.
Check it out. It's on your Instagram, you said?
Yeah, I'll post it again because tomorrow it starts 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Pacific is when you can start voting. So
Nice. Starting this week, there will be 2 shows the Kingdom will be doing. We haven't decided if it's going to be Tuesdays or Fridays, but since most of us are going to Baltimore, we're going to have another show tomorrow night. So, hit the like button, subscribe, make sure you have your alerts on for the channel. And what's going on over there in Renovision this week, guys?
let's see here. Pete drops all his usual shows. Dollar Bin Digging.
Chasing
That
Ghosts.
tech show is live on Wednesdays. Our show, Get Off My Lawn, is live on Fridays. SNS Saturday Night Special is on Saturday nights. That's 8 p.m. on Saturday. The other 2 shows are 9:15 on Wednesday and Friday.
Nice.
Is there going to be any? Because I know a lot of you guys are going to Baltimore. Is anyone going to be doing any filming or videoing or any live stuff from Baltimore?
I will be on my channel.
I might record some stuff, then put together a video later on.
Yep.
So
All my
goal for this
pickups.
week is to not go crazy and spend a lot of money like I did for the San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know. I don't think Baltimore has a lot of the craziness that San Diego has, so maybe I'll be all right. But
No.
I'm trying to
no.
trying to forget that, Jedi. All the money I spent on those exclusives.
yeah.
So I'm trying to forget all the
I only
money
bought
spent
one
on
thing at
what to do.
San Diego, so.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Nice. So thank everyone for showing up. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.